Time Media with season 3, episode 3. I'm gonna need y'all to do me a couple favors. My first favor is one, you gotta subscribe to my YouTube. And the second favor is you gotta follow my Instagram. Like, come on now, y'all should get with the program. And lastly, I welcome my guest Corey Russell for coming on GoTimeMedia today. So Corey, what's new with you?
I'm at school now. I go to East Stroudsburg University, so I'm going to school for education. I want to be a teacher and eventually a basketball coach. So I'm back on that. Got
Okay.
back to campus because of COVID, so it's been good.
What kind of teacher you want to be?
History.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Either you love it or you hate it, but I love it.
Yeah, you gotta make it fun.
Yeah, exactly. All that.
I used to fall asleep in history class.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. And probably all the other classes too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anything that wasn't gym or, health class, then yeah. Health
Oh,
class,
health class.
health class, I was really awake.
Yeah, probably because what was in them textbooks. But anyway.
All right. So the one thing I just got really asked is like, you're a twin, and how does it feel to be a twin? Like your twin is a female too. Like that got to be even more lit.
I mean, I guess people act like it's some like big thing. Like it's just my sister. Like it's normal, but like
That's not
we
normal.
we we do like read each other's like minds sometimes. Like I remember this one time when she was 2 years old, she was getting her ears pierced at the mall.
Yeah.
And when she got it pierced, I started crying my eyes out, and she didn't do anything. She just sat there like a G, and I was just crying. It was
That's
actually
crazy.
weird. It was some twin something. I don't know.
That thing is real. That
Oh
thing
yeah.
is real. Like, and y'all both played basketball growing up. Like, how'd that one-on-ones go?
I mean, she like we didn't play one on one that much, but like we would play all the time, like on the same team. But I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. She was different back then. Like I was a late bloomer. I'm tall now, but we had to get there. So
Right,
she
right.
was really hooping. Like she was known around where we're from, like as a hooper. Shout out Kayla at Chestnut Hill
Uh,
right now doing her thing. But yeah.
who better, you or her?
Oh, I'm definitely better. But yeah, hey, I glowed up. I glowed up. I
I
got a
like
lot
that.
better. So,
You got the Shaq and the shot. Yeah, you definitely better.
but a boy and a girl versus us, we're winning every time.
Oh yeah, that's bro. Y'all twins, bro. Like the passes is no look. Bang.
All that,
You
all
know
that.
what I'm saying? So shout out to East Stroudsburg. Like, tell me the positives about the school that you like and the bad things. What you like about college, what you really don't like.
All right. So what I like about East Stroudsburg, particularly, it's very like diverse. So there's a bunch of different kinds of people, and they give a lot of free benefits to the students. Like you can go to the library, you can get a tutor for free. They'll check your paper for you. Like they give a lot of resources. So it's a great university. I love East Stroudsburg.
I like that.
Unfortunately, I had to be home for 2 years because of COVID, but now that
That
I'm back, I'm hyped.
the 2 semesters or 2 years?
I mean, half a semester and then 3 semesters, like
That's
for a
crazy.
while. Yeah.
That's crazy. So are y'all all back? Do y'all wear masks? Like how that work?
Yeah, we wear masks in the classroom but yeah, it's not that bad. You just wear a mask, that's all. But it's better than being in the house.
Man, who you telling? But you also joined a frat. Like, what made you want to do that?
So Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, like it's a well-known frat, like big names, like for example, uh, Michael Jordan, Shaq, Stephen A. Smith, Steve Harvey.
CNA's
Personally,
my dog.
oh, of course,
That's my bro.
Carmelo Anthony, all
I
that.
know, right, right, right. So
But
like,
yeah, like a lot of great men, like particular in my chapter, East Stroudsburg, Alpha Eta, Jari Evans, lineman on the Saints for years with Drew Brees, Ray
okay,
Hanlon, prominent lawyer, like a bunch of great men in the community. Like
I like
just
that.
it's all about service and the four cardinal principles: manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. That's what it's all about. Like being a better man, helping your community, and being a good friend. That's really what it's about. And my dad's a member of it, So I grew up like always wanting to do it. So I definitely was a goal of mine in life.
I like that. That's fire. Do you recommend that everybody join it, or you think it's like for certain people?
I think if like you really value like service and like helping other people and just being a part of a brotherhood, like it's rare like to have somebody that'll do anything for you at the drop of a hat, like do anything for you, like you can call and rely on them.
Right.
Like like I'm telling you, the people in my fraternity, like they're like that for life. Like they'll do anything for you. So if you want to go into life like and have a good group of people that are rocking with you, like it's a good option for you. Like that's what I'll say. And it's got to call you. It's got to be a calling, you know?
I like that.
Mhm.
I like that. But you know why I really brought you on here today?
Oh yeah.
We got a lot has happened in the NBA, man. A lot has happened in the NBA.
I see you're wearing the Takers jersey.
Oh
The
yeah, man.
the,
You know,
the Los
you already
Angeles
know,
Takers.
you already know who's gonna win this year, man. I don't want to talk too spicy about it right now, but you already know who's gonna win this year. Actually, I don't know because you know Ben Simmons now says he don't want to come back to the Sixers. Now, if he goes to the Golden State Warriors, then you know that's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a
I mean,
problem.
we got to get Clay back for that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who are you giving up to be getting Ben Simmons? Like, who is the Warriors giving up? Are you gonna give up Wiggins and Draymond, or are you gonna give up a
Ugh.
shooter? You know, I feel like he's gonna go to LA regardless, but regardless, he says he's not coming back to Philly, regardless.
Yeah, I
So
saw that. I mean, I personally I still think there's a chance he stays, but like we got to get something. Like I saw something today, like Kyrie, but that's not gonna happen.
mm-mm.
I want Bradley Beal or Dame personally, but Dame's not leaving. So I think Bradley Beal is the only person I want to get. We got to get something back though.
I mean, it's gonna definitely be hard to get Ben Simmons because I mean it's gonna be hard to get a star because Ben Simmons didn't do nothing in the whole playoffs. Like he forgot how to play basketball.
Yeah, but he's still like one of the best point guards in the league. Like made the All-Star game 3 times. Like already, he's only 25. Like I think he's really good.
I
I
think he's
just
good. He just don't shoot the ball.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with him. If I see another workout video of him
But I
shooting
think
a
if
40
another summer
footer,
goes by,
I don't know what I'm about to do.
if another summer goes by and I see another shot, it's like I see more highlights in the summer than I do in season. So, but I don't want to talk about
If
that.
you were out there, what would you do? You would shoot the ball, right? Like
That's what I'm saying,
at least once.
bro. Like, yeah, it's like Joel Embiid's your center.
What?
I would throw it up at half court. What's gonna happen?
I seen Dwight Howard take a three.
That's what I'm, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Like for real.
But
Like
honestly,
JaVale McGee.
I'm gonna have to bring it back to last year, man. The Bucks really won the finals. Like, that's what the
They're
NBA.
nice though.
They nice, bro. I mean, are they nice or are they lucky?
No, they're not.
That's the real question. Are they nice or are they lucky? Let's think about it. Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie, Harden, is both out. Philly shouldn't even have lost to Atlanta. So I
Back
mean,
to the Nets though. KD was like a half inch, his long ass foot was a half inch over that 3-point line. And that's the series. It's over.
do they get to the finals though?
I think the Nets definitely get to the finals.
I mean, I don't know, but I will say shout out to Drew Holiday because he deserves that ring.
Definitely.
He deserves, and man, he was locking anybody down. Like
Yeah.
his defense don't get acknowledged enough.
Right.
Giannis is in a different category now that he even won that ring. Like he stayed in Milwaukee his whole time and he ain't go nowhere.
50.
He different.
50 in the game 7? That's
Mhm.
crazy,
And he
yo.
was demanding the
No.
ball. That's
He
crazy, man.
he was looking real Shaq like.
Man, well, like, what about Chris Paul? Like, do you think he choked against the Bucks, or the Bucks wanted it more than Chris Paul did?
I think the main person who choked was the head coach, Monty Williams, because he put DeAndre Ayton one-on-one with Giannis for the whole game.
Yeah, that's bad.
DeAndre Ayton is what, 23,
Yeah, that's
24
bad.
on a
That's
grown man? Like, come
bad.
on. I don't know
That's,
why he did that. Chris Paul did what he could. I think him and Devin Booker like didn't know what to do. Like one of them was hot, one of them wasn't.
I think when you up 2-0, something gotta happen. Like Chris Paul is what years? He's a vet. He
Mhm.
has more experience than anybody. He's like a Hall of Famer point guard. I think a lot of pressure goes on Chris Paul because Devin Booker's first time in the playoffs, right? That's his
Mhm.
first time in the playoffs, and he goes to the finals. He's doing his thing. But Chris Paul is like, okay, you ain't do nothing in New Orleans. You ain't do nothing in the Clippers. But you just was on the Thunder, but you're on a team now in your first year. You go to the finals and you're versing the Bucks. Like
Right.
Chris Paul shouldn't have, I mean, Drew Holiday shouldn't be able to strap you up. Chris Middleton, first of all, is lethal for sure. He's a problem. He's a problem.
He was
He's
their clutch guy. He was their clutch guy in the last seconds. Every time he made the shot.
every
Like that's the
time.
thing. Like the big thing with Chris Middleton, inconsistent. He gets 30 and then he'll get 12. But this
Yeah,
playoffs, he proved something. That's like the
yeah.
reason why
I
they
think
were so good.
I think in the finals he proved it. Like I was watching the Atlanta Hawks game and like, okay, well, one game he was like 36, the next game he was like 7. Okay, the
Mhm.
next game he's like 34, the other game he was like 15. Like, but when he was playing the finals, when he was playing the Suns, game 7, like, but either or would have won. I mean, I wanted either Giannis or Chris Paul to win, but I feel like Chris Paul deserved it more because he's towards the end.
I
Like
know.
he's towards the end.
I was hurt because I was like, dang, like he's never going to get this chance. The Nets they're gonna have at least two of the big three next year, I would say.
I mean,
At least two. Maybe not any of them, but who knows?
do you think he can never go back?
No, he's not going back.
Do you think Chris Paul's legacy is damaged or does it stay the same?
Me personally, I think it increased because it wasn't his fault that they lost. Like he still averaged, I think, over 20. Like
Yeah, I think it's increased, but I think at the end of the day, like it all depends on where he wants to be ranked,
he
right?
didn't get there. He's never gonna get there in that top three with no ring.
Exactly. And that's hard because at the end of the day, when he's retired and he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame, it's like he
Yeah,
doesn't have that ring.
I know.
So that's gonna be hard unless I'm not gonna hold you. I thought he was gonna sign with the Lakers.
Me too.
I'm like, okay, but the fact that maybe he sees something with the Suns, but like I can't say his legacy is damaged, but I really thought he was gonna sign with the Lakers, but I think that would have damaged his legacy more.
Yeah.
Because, like, all right, well, I can't win it the hard way. Let me go get it the easy way. So maybe he's like, let me grind it out. But it's
Mhm.
like, dang, all them State Farm commercials, and you still can't catch a break.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them games they had Cliff Paul out there. I don't know.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
he was
Man.
looking he
He was
was looking a little.
some games he had like 8 turnovers, and that's not how he
Yeah, I
plays.
know.
So like
Nah,
moving on, man.
definitely.
Moving on to the East, man. The 76ers. I feel like they should the Sixers right now, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Harris, they should have about 2 rings right now. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna go back to 2019. Kawhi Leonard hit that shot. Okay. When Kawhi ain't hit that shot, we going overtime. We had Jimmy Butler that year. Jimmy Butler was gonna be a dog, and he was gonna win. Then we go on and face the Warriors with no Clay and no KD. That's our first ring,
That
right?
was the ring.
That was the ring. Then we go to this year. I can't even talk to the year of the bubble for real, for real. We was playing good all season. We go to Orlando and we don't know how to play. Like
Ben
we playing
doesn't shoot again.
exactly. Like we
Gets
don't know
hurt.
how to play. So we'll let the bubble slide. Okay. You come in first place in the harder division.
Right.
KD, Kyrie, and Harden. You still beat them. Okay, that's great. You come in first place. Cool. You almost struggled against the Washington Wizards. We're gonna let that slide because Russell's a dog. Then you go to Atlanta Hawks on Trae Young first playoff appearance, and you let him end you in your own hometown. Like,
Let me interrupt. Not only that, but you blow a 26-point lead
Bro, they was
in a
blowing, bro.
closeout game.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
26
saying.
points, yo.
But what gets me the most is like they had no superstars. And then when I say superstars, I mean they don't have no Anthony Davis, no Russell Westbrook, no. They have a young Trey Young,
Right.
and a young Trey Young and a John Collins, and Clint Capella. Like we put all these guys together, but they're
Yeah.
they're 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 players. They're not players that's supposed to be three all-stars. We're talking about Tobias Harris. We're talking about Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid with Doc Rivers. Like you're not supposed to be losing to the Hawks.
6-foot point guard getting guarded by a 6'11", whatever he is.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not even gonna say his name, but like whoever that is, like how are we losing? Like,
is that Ben's fault or is it the whole Sixers fault?
oh, it's Ben's fault. I mean, it's Tobias wasn't like playing that great. Like, I think it's Doc Rivers' fault for his rotations
Yeah, for sure.
and Ben's fault for not taking that layup because that would have changed the whole game. We would have won.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. First of all, I don't know
The
why
Hawks are good.
Trey Young, regardless.
I mean, they were good. Like, I'll give it to them.
They balling,
They were balling.
but
Trey was balling.
Tobias Harris, we definitely get our money back from him. Like he ain't step up.
He's like Chris Middleton, but he didn't earn that
Right,
like
right.
trust yet. Like he's inconsistent. Like
Exactly.
you don't
Because
know
some
what
games
he's
he
about
was
to do.
balling. Some games he was balling.
Yeah.
But you know who really lethal? Who really kept us in like the whole series throughout the whole playoffs? Seth, bro. That boy
That
right
boy.
there, boy. He he, he
He
kind
putting on. He putting on for us. He's
bro.
putting on
What?
for us.
What? If somebody say trade him right now, I'm not watching the Sixers no more.
Bro,
Like
we can't trade him. That's
we
the
can't
one
trade
person
him.
I'm like, bro, we
Like
have to keep him. Like people want to play with him.
I know, like, and you know what it is like he can come off a bench and give you 30, and he can start and give you 30. Like he's lethal. Seth is he's
Yeah.
lethal. And I like him better than Steph, and I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like Steph brings a lot of attention. Seth is like quiet.
I don't know if I would do all that.
Bro, Steph
You gotta chill, yo.
Steph be doing. Steph don't be doing none of this stuff. Steph
Oh,
be
he
doing.
just be chilling. Pull up, mid
Steph be
range,
running around the court.
floater.
Yes, yes. Like, and I like Joel Embiid. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the whole lineup.
I like
I think,
Korkmaz too. Like I'm glad we re-signed him. Like I don't like when he drives, but like he can shoot. Like he'll be all right. He's young.
I like Thibault.
He's untouchable for us, to be honest. Especially if we about to lose Ben, we cannot lose him.
Y'all might lose Maxi too, though.
I like Maxi.
I like
If
Maxi.
we can get like a win now player, I sadly he would have to go. I really like him though. I think
I
he's
think y'all
nice.
should go for Dame.
He already said he don't want to leave. Like
I know.
that's the bad part.
That's crazy to me too. But I'm not questioning his loyalty, but that's crazy to me too.
Because
You
they
know,
just got Chauncey Billups. So like that's why
but they
he's
got Chauncey
coaching.
Billups coaching. They don't got Chauncey Billups playing.
I know. That's why I mean
Like
I don't
I
know.
feel like that situation is repeated. Like CJ and Dame can only take Portland so far.
I think
You
they
know,
can't take him anywhere, honestly. The
uh,
way the Nuggets are building up, the Lakers, Utah,
I mean,
like
I'm
Suns, like
really glad that you just brought up the West Coast because man, listen, the Lakers, the Lakers,
the takers, they'll take anybody,
the Lakers, bro, the
right?
Lakers, bro.
The takers.
Carmelo Anthony. First of all, let's just backtrack. Let's just backtrack. The second that we signed Anthony Davis, backtrack it even more. We signed
No.
LeBron James. Then we go sign Anthony Davis. The first year we signed Anthony Davis, what we get?
Mickey Ring.
Okay. Then he gets hurt. We're gonna let that slide. He can't even make it up the court. Okay, we let that slide. We go get Russell Westbrook. We're talking about the same man who averages a triple double on any team. We're talking about the same person that took Washington to the playoffs last year. Okay. Is Russell an answer alone just to win a championship?
I think he's the downfall of your entire plan. I think
Why?
he is the worst playoff superstar that I have ever seen. He's terrible. Never been out the first round. The second,
Hold on,
remember him and LeBron in the
he's
bubble
been out the first round now.
talking
He's been out the first round. Thunder finals versus Heat.
by himself. I'm saying, like, I mean, like that was a good year, but he wasn't the man then. And I don't know. I think he's
You saying he
his
the man now?
brain. He's definitely not the man on the Lakers, but in his mind, I think he's the man in his mind.
I think. All right,
Maybe he'll tone it back though. Maybe you guys will pan out. It could.
I
I don't
think
know.
Russ got to play his role, right? This is not a team where he has to. This is not like the Thunder when he had Paul George and Carmelo Anthony. He has to take that shot. Or this is not the Rockets where this is not Washington where he has to play this way in order to make it competitive. I think this is a Rockets type of joint. Like, okay, we've seen Harden and Westbrook play, and we've seen Harden still do his thing, and Westbrook fall back and relax. I think it's a matter of where he fits in. All right, the one thing that Russell has to do bringing into his team is shooting. If he's not shooting above 50%, we're gonna lose.
He's not gonna.
But I think he will, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's too many people. See, if we wouldn't see, we got Russ. Okay, LeBron James still a problem. What year is he in? 19,
Yeah,
20,
he's ridiculous.
25,
Yeah,
30? The man's been playing since I was a baby. Like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? So, like, the man's been playing since 2003. I was 3 years old. I'm a grown man now, and he's still going to the finals. So we're going to act like we can't take that away from him. Okay,
no.
so he's still a threat. You got to double team him, or there's going to be a problem. Then we still got Anthony Davis back healthy.
If
Anthony
he's
Davis,
healthy, it's a problem.
but he's not even 30 yet.
No, Anthony Davis is like
He's
when he's healthy, you can't say like
can't do
anyone's
nothing.
better than him for real. Like
Exactly.
can't do
Okay.
anything.
Then this is where it comes along at. We go get Carmelo Anthony. Now again, what is he? 36, 37?
Carmelo Anthony,
Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah.
Trevor Ariza,
Oh, for sure. Hold on. Carmelo's
35
cool.
and up club,
But Carmelo can't
Wayne
give you.
Ellington. You had Wayne Ellington on 2K11 on your my team. That's when you had Wayne Ellington, and you're talking about these guys.
But I'm
Trevor
not talking
Ariza.
about Wayne Allen. So Carmelo Anthony can't give you 15 right now. He can't.
He might get you 15 on 17 shots.
That's all we on open shots. That's all we need.
No, for real. I'm just hating. I'm slick hating, but like honestly,
It's,
Russ, like if Russ averaged like 15 and 7, 15, 7 and 7, y'all are gonna be insane. 15 on like
I'm gonna be honest
9
with you.
shots, 10 shots, y'all be good.
Russ is for defense. Not even to mention, bro, we got the White Howard back.
That's a big loss for us. We
Yeah, but
needed him.
listen. Nobody's talking about age with him now.
He's another type of like LeBron, like I don't know.
Bro, this is like, first of all, that was a loss to the Sixers. Huge game on us. Because if you want to be honest with you, right, I could set AD out and pick Gasol in the game and pick Howard in the game, and our centers are still putting in work. So what I see is like,
Imagine Russ, LeBron, and Dwight Howard in the same lineup. The amount of testosterone on the court.
mind you, bro,
That's about to be
I
crazy.
got John Rondo back.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's a point guard with vision.
Rondo subbing in for Russ. That
That,
doesn't make any sense, bro.
that's a problem. That's a
Yeah,
problem.
I just don't know. It's a lot of personalities. I mean, I don't know if first year you guys are gonna do it right away. Maybe.
I think we will because it's now or never, right? Russ is not getting younger. And Russ needs what? What does Russ really need to put him in that category over any other point guard in this era? Because listen,
Championship.
exactly. And I think it puts LeBron in a different category because look, he could say, well, look, I just done something KD can't. I just won with Russ.
Yeah.
But to me, I think it's going to be. I don't think they got him for offense. I think they got him for straps. For straps, he's a dog on defense. He's like Patrick Beverly. So who is he going to guard? Harden, Kyrie. Who does he really want to guard? KD, right?
Also, he's exhausting the guard. Like you got to
Exactly.
guard him. Like you're using everything you got to guard him. So
Everything.
at the very least, he's gonna wear down like the point guard at least.
And in the series, it's gonna keep going and going and going.
And
And
guess
another
who's
thing,
subbing in? Rondo.
exactly, another dog on defense to strap up another guard. Another thing is like when people say Lakers, there's only one team that could beat them.
The Nets.
Exactly. They're saying there's only one team in the Nets. Okay. Well, let's just go lineup for lineup, right? Point guard, Russ. Their point guard,
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Better.
That's gonna go bucket
Kyrie's
for
better.
bucket.
No, it's
Bucket
not.
for,
No, it's not.
you think Kyrie,
Russ
you
is
think
not
Kyrie
like
can
that.
guard Russ?
I think Russ can guard himself if you just let him shoot. He can't shoot.
But
But Kyrie, huh?
who's gonna stop the drive?
Nobody.
Exactly. Just like nobody can stop Kyrie's handles.
Right.
Now, if I wanted to go shooting guard, I mean, for the Lakers, it depends, man.
Nobody. James Harden, better,
Okay, I
insane.
get
If
that.
they have him, I don't know.
I
I
get
think it's
that. I mean,
over.
I could throw Malik Monk in there too.
Don't do that. We're
No,
talking about the beard.
that's
Don't do
that's
that.
true.
Don't
That's
do
true.
that.
But he got to stay healthy,
Yeah.
right? And another thing is like he's the beard and he's lethal for sure. But what does he do every playoff appearance? He doesn't do nothing.
I don't
Ben,
know. I just think it's too much. Like having him, KD, and Kyrie, like those three, the most basketball skilled players in the league. That's literally three of them. The top three.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Kevin Durant's like the best offensive player I think to ever play the game.
I think he's the best player in the league right now.
I mean, I
Like,
can't put him over Bron yet,
which I get. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you, but
only
like,
because he has a lot to prove. Like he's
yeah,
been in Brooklyn for 2 years and he still hasn't won yet.
I think he
LeBron's been in,
proved everything he could this playoffs when he was dropping 57, 17, and 13.
but you know, LeBron
And
James was dropping 50 on the Warriors and he still won in Game 7.
yeah, he was. But him and Kyrie both
That
had
really
40.
made
But
KD.
Kyrie did it too.
That's
It's
true. But that was a young Kyrie. Again, what has Kyrie done since he left Cleveland?
nothing. Because
Exactly.
he was hurt though. They would have won the championship if they were all healthy last year or this past year. Definitely.
Yeah, I could say that. I could say that. But then again, let's just say if Ben Simmons were to actually play like Ben Simmons, then we
You
could go
don't
to
even know what that is though. He just plays like how he been playing
that's
every
true.
time it's the playoffs. Like if it was 2K Ben Simmons and you could play with him, like he would be what everybody wants him to be. He just it's all up here for him. I don't know what it is, but he got what Markel Fultz had.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't think the Sixers are gonna be a threat no more.
You
I'm gonna
don't
be
think so?
honest. Just off the strength of the Heat, Kyle Lowry is a huge steal, and
Big the Heat are better.
you compare him with you got Vic, you still got Victor over there, you still got Bam, you still got Jimmy Butler, you still got
Hero.
the
Hero, Duncan Robinson.
Robinson, Hero, then you got Lowry, and you still with Pat Riley, you still got Eric as your coach. I think that's a problem. I
Yeah, I
think
think so too.
I
But
think
I still think we're better than them.
I think on paper, but I don't think in the games. That's just me because Lowry's a dog, and
Embiid, though, who's guarding him?
but Bam's a dog.
Bam is.
Jimmy's a dog. So I think the Heat to me could easily be an underdog team to go. Another thing is the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball. That's a nice pickup.
Caruso. Y'all lost him. He was nice. But
It was nice, but look, we got Kendrick Nunn now.
yeah. Oh yeah, Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick
That's
Nunn's a bucket. He's
what I'm saying.
good, but like
We got Kendrick Nunn.
I don't know why you didn't bring up. Oh, all right.
I
I
could have
see
put
you
him
got
as
your
my shooting
jersey
guard
on.
for
I was about
real.
to say you brought up Malik Monk.
I could have brought up him as my
Forgot about
shooting guard,
Kendrick
and
Nunn.
then I could bring LeBron at power small forward, and then
Russ at power forward.
I'm
Russ
gonna be
might as well
honest.
be a power forward.
I could pick Melo at small forward, Bron at power forward, and AD at center.
Melo not out here guarding these small forwards.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, who you got?
Can't wait to see LeBron and Melo play together.
Man, it's been a long time coming,
That's
man.
gonna be crazy.
Come
That's
on.
gonna be wild.
I
All they
think
need is J.R. Smith. And that would be the most lit team.
that's true. That's true. I think that, but I don't think the Sixers are gonna be the same just off the strength of the competition in the East. I mean, the Heat, the Bulls, Lonzo is to me he's grown. He's not that same player from the Lakers no more. He's not that same player from the Pelicans. Now I can't say he's shooting like Curry, but I could say that his vision got better. I could say he could push the floor. Then you add DeMar, and then you still got Alex Caruso, another dog. And you can't take the Hawks away. They beat the Sixers. You
Yeah.
can't take
I
that
mean, you're
away.
forgetting something. Like you're
The Knicks,
forgetting the champions, the Bucks. They're coming back with the same team, bro.
I know,
The
I
same
know.
team. DiVincenzo is going to be back, which is another dog for
Yeah,
Villanova.
for
Like,
sure. And let me tell you something. Like a lot of trades happen now, but let's just say right now the Bucks go get somebody, or that's a problem. Like the Knicks,
yeah.
the Knicks are good. Kemba, you already first of all they was already what fourth, and then they barely just lost to the Hawks.
Mhm.
So you added
Kemba's
Kemba
from New
Walker.
York. He's from Brooklyn.
I know. Then you add Kemba in his own hometown. RJ Barrett and Julius Randle, they've been doing nothing but shooting with their right hand. So if they develop a right and a left, that's a problem. I think the Knicks, I think the Bucks, I think the Heat. The Heat are going to be a team to watch. I'm not going to lie. You gave Jimmy Butler what he needed,
Right.
and that's a problem.
My only thing
Well,
is like, sorry to interrupt.
no, go ahead.
The Sixers, like, regardless of what you say about us, like not winning the championship, we do our thing in the regular season. Like we
Every
do our thing every year and it hypes us up and then we go let us down again with any other Philly sports team. But
every
like Embiid's gonna eat. He's still one of the best players in the league, top five. Best center in the league, in my opinion. And we got Seth,
You could put the
Tobias
Joker in
at the
there.
very least coming back. Andre Drummond off the bench. Off the bench, like that's pretty good. We got Maxi. We got good young talent. I don't know. People don't know about Paul Reed, but like D League
That's a steal
MVP,
too.
he's a bucket. We got some pretty good players in the draft. We still got Matisse, like Furcon. I think we're still like a hard team to beat. I think we could still beat the Heat, beat them in seeding at least, and the Bucks maybe like 1 and 2. But the playoff time, we need to get a big fish. Like we have to get something. Like we don't
Yeah,
know what we're gonna be yet, really.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Hornets are gonna be a problem too.
LaMelo is
He's
gonna be an
shiesty.
all-star this year for
He's
sure.
shiesty. He's shiesty. He's a problem. What about his brother? You think his brother's gonna get picked up?
No,
Yeah.
I don't, because I don't know if he can guard these dudes out here. I don't know. He can shoot. He's a good shooter, the best out of all three of them at shooting. But
Yeah.
I don't think he can guard these dudes out here. He's undersized, power forward.
Do you think he deserves to be drafted?
I think he's really good. I mean, he dropped 70 in high school. Like, he's good. He was their leading scorer. Like, even when Lonzo was there, he was still
I
cooking.
think he a bucket. I was watching him in the NBA summer league, and he was doing pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't know. You never know. Like, they got to meet so many requirements. Like, if your wingspan isn't long enough, like, this guy might have that. Like,
All right, that's true.
who knows? I think he'll eventually be in the league, and I think eventually all three of them are going to be on the same team.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's deeper down in the future. I think right now they all gotta go through each other's, like they gotta find each other's
Right.
own path, and then they gotta team up. I will say though, not only that I think the Sixers won't go back, I think the Suns will never go back, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think it's nothing against Devin Booker, but the Nuggets are a problem. I'm gonna tell you why. They did a lot without Jamal Murray. Mind you, that man was hurt. When he
Dog,
comes back, that's a problem. That's a
he's
problem.
mad. He's definitely mad.
That's a
Because it would have
problem.
been theirs. It would have been theirs. The Nuggets, I think, could have won. I'm big on the Nuggets because
Mind you,
once
they
I
got
saw what
Aaron
Jamal
Gordon.
did against Utah,
Thank you. Thank you.
like, come on. Like, I
Thank you.
give Donovan Mitchell credit from that series.
For sure.
I'm
But Jamal
definitely
Murray,
giving Jamal credit.
you talking about
That
that
was
one? You
crazy
talking about that 1 year, right?
in the bubble
Oh
with the
my,
George Floyd shoes on, all that.
yo. What
He
about
had
the
what,
year before that?
57, something like that.
The year before that, he was just changing buckets with the Utah, like
Oh,
two overtimes. Like,
I know.
but then on top of that, they added Aaron Gordon. That's a problem.
See, I think he's ass personally. I
What?
yeah, he's
He,
not good.
he doesn't. He's not the same Aaron Gordon that's the slam dunk competition. But at the same time, you pair him with Jamal Murray. All he needs to
The
do is
lobs.
that's all we need.
But Aaron Gordon thinks he's a guard. Like he be dribbling outside. Like, I
That's
mean,
okay
if
though.
he
We'll
plays
get
his
much more
role though,
space.
if he plays his role, that's a problem. Like, I don't know. And you got like, imagine if Bol gets some minutes.
That's
That
true.
dude is
True.
nice. Like, he needs to get stronger, but like, he's
Like
eventually gonna get in the mix. Michael Porter Jr.
and
tough,
another young bucket.
and Joker, who is something different. I don't know.
Some of the shots he be making, I don't even know how he make them.
It's the passes for me. Like
Like exactly, like
10 assists a game. You 7-3.
he different, bro. He
Like
different. And
what?
I gotta say the Nuggets or definitely can be a finals contender. Because Jamal Murray, like, mind you, this man's been working.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming back angry. But you know what else we got to watch after Golden State? Klay Thompson is back. So you got Steph, who's been
Yeah.
lights out all year.
Right.
Possibly could have won MVP, being honest. He's in the category.
Probably the best player in the regular season last year. If we talk about the run that he went on, the best player, probably hands down, regular season wise.
Exactly. I mean, come on now. Like, we seen what he do night in, night out.
How you break your own record every year? Like,
Like,
I'm be like, I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna break
right,
that.
right. Like, and he's shooting with ease now.
Oh yeah.
And you add Klay Thompson back, and you got Wiggins. That's a problem. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why Wiggins puts him in a different category because he spreads the floor in a different way that KD can.
Shot the ball real well last year. I
Exactly.
hate Wiggins. Personally, I thought he was trash. I was doubting him,
I
but
thought he
he
was
shot the
trash.
ball real well. I'll give it to him.
Exactly. I thought he was trash, but on the Timberwolves, he was double teamed a lot. So a lot of people think you trash. Now when you got Steph, the pressure came off. All you gotta do is hit open shots. All you gotta do is drive and Klay, Steph. Okay, then you got Draymond back, and you got Wiseman, who's young. He's young and he's like 7 foot, and he hasn't reached his full potential yet.
Think about Wiseman. Like, I know he's gonna be good
He's gonna be a
because from
problem.
high school, you know who his coach was in high school?
Who?
Penny Hardaway.
Oh,
That's his high school coach. So his high school coach is 6'9", tall like him, teaching him all the little
yes,
tricks. He can shoot the ball
yes, he can.
like he can, and he can dunk the ball from like the free throw line.
Yeah,
Like he's got footwork. He just needs to get a little stronger. He's young. He's what, 20 years old going in this year?
yeah. Like he 2021. Like the Warriors are gonna be a problem. Then I got
Clay comes back in Christmas, like during Christmas. So once they get him back, they'll be good.
I know, but I think who else am I missing on the West? Like Clippers. I'm gonna be honest with you. Paul George stepped up huge. He stepped up huge. I mean,
Yeah.
I think what they won 4-2 or 4-3. Like either way, he was the one that was hitting the club shots. He was the one that picked Chris Paul on the floor. He was the one hit. Okay, he did all that without Kawhi.
He needed that.
Yes, but he did that all without Kawhi. When Kawhi Leonard come back, that's another problem. That's another problem.
You
So
know who really shocked me with that team? Because that was a great series. Like that was a great series. The Clippers and the the Suns. That was a good series.
Who shocked you?
Reggie Jackson.
Let's just talk about him, man. Like hitting the threes that you need to hit. Being Rajon Rondo without Rajon Rondo being on the court. Being a
Right.
point guard that, and I think that's why Patrick Beverly got chalked, because they're like, all right, we got the same dog in Reggie and he can shoot the ball. So
Reggie's bag is different. Reggie had everything in his bag in that series except for some chapstick because his lips was different, bro. Them Jones looked like the chalkboard. I couldn't believe it, but that was bad. Like,
his eyes are
but
so
he was going, bro. Yeah, he looked like one of them commercials with the sad music. But but yeah,
I
he was balling, bro. Like 30s, 25s every
bro,
night.
right? Like there's so many good teams in the West. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like Dallas is one piece away from being a contender because Luka is a problem.
Top 3 player in the league, bro.
Like
Already. Like that's what the GMs voted him. Top, like I think at least top 5.
like
Top 5 player in the league. He's 22, 23,
then
something
I'm gonna
like
be
that.
honest with you. The Jazz is a problem, bro. I can't sleep on them.
I
You got
know.
Rudy, you got
Everybody sleep on him.
exactly. So like the Suns blew an opportunity to me. Because there's no way they're going to get back. If everybody stays healthy, they not going to come back. That's just me.
I
Now,
think the Bucks earned it. They earned it.
yeah,
Because think about it, that was the Sixers. If Embiid would have got hurt like Giannis got hurt in the beginning of that like series, like with the Nets and all that, Embiid probably wouldn't have played for that long.
nah.
Giannis kept playing, and not only that, dominated like 50 in game 7, like worked his way back. Like he earned that. Drew Holiday, balling, Chris Middleton. Like I give the Bucks credit. Like people take credit like from people like the Raptors, like when they beat the Warriors.
I
Like
will
people
say,
take credit away, but like
I
it
th-
is a missed opportunity for sure.
yeah. Well, I mean, Kawhi got lucky, but I don't take credit away because he closed out. He could have easily lost to the Sixers that year. So he closed out. All right, man. So this is the part of the podcast where I see how many times you've been dropped on your head as a baby. You ready?
Yeah, what you gotta ask me some questions?
Yeah, man.
All right.
We're gonna play a game. Bench, start, cut. You know how it plays, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. KD, Steph, Bron.
Starting KD. It's current, right? Like right now, this
Right
season.
now.
Starting KD. I gotta bench Bron and cut Steph, unfortunately.
Okay, I can't argue with that one. I can't argue with that one. Only because I gotta start KD because he's the best offensive player to ever play the game. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Facts.
He's like when I try to tell you PJ Tucker is guarding, we're talking about a defensive player repeatedly throwing Drew Holiday at him, throwing PJ Tucker at him, we're talking about throwing grown men at him. He's a twig.
Giannis.
Giannis, and you can't stop him. He's like, we're talking about Bron. We go back from years ago. From Bron was guarding him, Dwayne Wade's guarding him. We're talking about Kobe guarding him. He's still being KD.
Right.
He's a different person. All right. Kyrie, Harden, Chris Paul.
Whew. All right. All these 3 injury prone point guards. I'm starting Harden. He's the best out of those 3. I'm gonna have to bench. I'm gonna have to cut Kyrie because he be on some weird stuff. Like Kyrie, like who knows with him? He probably somewhere burning something in his room. But
They're
yeah,
meditating.
yeah, something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm a bench Chris Paul. He coming off the bench.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to start Kyrie, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Game 7, man. Game 7. Warriors 2016.
Anybody that do something good for your guy, that's who you start.
No, like what I will say is that Kyrie when he's healthy, like all right, when the Nets started off, he was being weird, right? Like he wasn't coming to practice. He was partying with Drake, I think. He wasn't coming to the planes.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you seen what he was doing on the court with the whole smoke thing. Okay, the second half of the season when he was healthy,
Yeah,
he
when
lit
he
it
did
up.
that.
He
Yeah.
lit it. He lit it
Oh,
up. But you,
Kyrie's nasty.
yeah, and I cut. Did you say cut Chris Paul?
I cut Kyrie because
I'm gonna have to
you never
cut Chris
know.
Paul and bench Harden because Harden got one of the best step backs I think the game has ever seen. I mean, you know it's coming and you still can't stop it.
Two
Like Harden
players changed the game in the NBA.
stepping
Steph and Harden.
exactly,
Everybody do a step back now. Everybody shoot from 40 feet now.
exactly.
8-year-olds doing step backs. I'm seeing, the one highlights where the dudes got the green and pink jerseys and they'll be like anywhere from like 4 years old to like 17. It's always some like 6-year-old on there doing step backs and shooting
I
threes.
know.
Like the game is crazy now. Like, but that's because of
Yeah,
them.
yeah, it is, and that's why I gotta bench Chris. I gotta cut Chris Paul and keep them two. But I'm about to give you a real hard one, right? Let's
All
go
right.
with the young people. Let's go with Jamal Murray,
Okay.
Ja Morant, Melo
Ooh.
Ball.
Ooh, that is hard. I mean, dang, that's hard. I
That's
mean,
hard. A lot of potential, man. A lot of potential. We're talking about players that didn't hit their prime yet. Like Jamal Murray's a bucket. He didn't hit his prime. Melo first year was last year, and Ja Morant is just getting started. The man can jump. I think he hit the moon last year. Yeah, I think he hit the moon. I was looking at him.
yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what he was eating. Dude
Yeah,
was eating springs in milk as cereal when he was younger.
yeah, he had a
Like
box of
that dude, yeah, that
steroids.
dude is different.
Yo, he
But
got hot.
he probably just jumped down the stairs before school.
Yo, when I really started paying attention to him, like one day I was at work or whatever, and I see Kevin Love tweeted, "Thank God you didn't sit in my life or something." I was like, "What?" And then I looked. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that one.
yeah,
That was rookie year. He tried that.
yeah.
He tried the Blake Griffin throwdown.
Who you cutting?
That's tough. I mean, personally, I gotta cut Ja. Gotta cut Ja.
Yo, I was gonna say the same
I
thing.
got a bench. I got a bench. I'm benching Jamal Murray. We going with LaMelo. LaMelo is really nice. Like LaMelo is
Yo,
nice.
bro, I've been
Straight
saying
up, yo.
wild, like
LaMelo is really
really
nice.
nice, bro. Like, and
Yeah.
mind you, if his shot get better, his
Which it
like his
already was better than I thought it was gonna be.
his IQ,
Oh, he's got that Luca like
he got
dude
the
is one with the game. Like he looked like he's been playing for 20 years out there. Like,
like
dude just be like, oh, Miles Bridges.
you see the lob that he just
Here you go, Miles Bridges. Bro, Miles Bridges. All right, so LaMelo and Miles Bridges is gonna be like Clint Capella and Harden. Like LaMelo's about to get Miles Bridges paid. Like just because he's gonna average 18 on lobs. Like
yeah.
it's gonna be
You know
crazy.
what I will say though, that it's a problem other than Melo rookie year, Anthony Edwards, because the way that he dunked on that guy, NBA should
The
have been
Asian fellow, the Asian bull.
NBA should have been canceled.
Yeah, that dude was
Immediately.
trying to make a name for himself. He was on the Grizzlies,
I
and
was
now that's all he is. It's just a
I
poster.
looked at that tape like 5 times. Like when I first seen it, I was like, no, that ain't real. Somebody photoshopped it.
Oh
But
yeah.
they was like, this lie. I was like, damn.
You know how when you go on Instagram and like House of Highlights, it'll show the picture of the dunk before the video. I saw the picture and I was like,
This
boy,
Photoshop.
boy, ain't no way, boy. No way. No way that's about to be the dunk. And then I went to it, the sound it made, I was like, yo,
Yo,
that that's bad. Like,
bro, I see celebrities posted.
oh yeah,
Like
like Quavo. What's
Kevin
like
Hart.
Quavo, Kevin Hart?
But like that guy gotta go home with his family and explain that to his kids. Now, if I'm his kid, the first thing I'm asking is why did you jump?
Oh, he
Like,
did jump
why
too.
did
Didn't
you
he
jump?
jump? He did jump.
Yeah, it's like why? All right,
on the baseline too.
I got a harder one. You got
Last
to
one was hard.
start, cut, and bench. Ready? Trae Young, Luka, Devin Booker.
Starting, that's easy. Starting Luca, benching Devin, and sitting Trey Young. They're all tough though. They're all very
Yeah,
good.
for sure. Same order for sure. I think personally, first of all, like Luka and Trey were supposed to be on different teams. Like Luka was supposed to be in Atlanta and Trey was supposed to be with the Mavs.
Imagine Luca in Atlanta though. I don't know.
I don't
I
know
don't
if he
know if
would
he
have
can
been Luka.
handle all that.
I don't know if he would have been Luka.
I think he always would have been,
Yeah, I
but
see that.
I think it was just written like Dirk. How does Luca's first year and Dirk's last year somehow link up and like now Luca's the next Dirk for the Mavs? Like
I mean, he's not the Dirk yet because he ain't bring him this.
not yet.
You don't got that, but can he though? But can he? I think he has to
Of
leave.
course he can.
He has to leave. Who's his hope? Timmy Hardaway?
He don't have to leave. He's the type of player like people are gonna come to him.
That's true. Yo, watch what I'm telling you this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Luka's gonna go to the Lakers one day. Watch this.
I can see that.
LeBron James leave. Understand that Anthony Davis will still be there.
Yeah, but
And it's not hard to get people to come to LA, man.
Luca looks like the type of guy that's just gonna stay there no matter what though.
But a lot of people say that when Magic Johnson's knocking on your door and he's offering you a contract to play with Anthony Davis and a team that got 18, 17 championships, it's a difference. It's a difference.
Yeah, I mean he might. He might. I can see him as a Maverick. The Mavericks, oh, they always got the same type of superstar.
I know.
Luca is that guy. We don't gotta,
I know
always
they,
got
they
the
got that dirt.
same guy.
They got that dirt. Okay, well, listen, whenever you want, we're gonna pay you. Just don't leave.
Yeah, please don't leave. Mark Cuban
Right,
paying him on the side.
Mark Cuban said, "You need $5 million. Okay, where you at? I'm bringing it to your crib right now."
You want to come on Shark Tank? Like, no, I'm cool, Mark. I'm cool with the 150 mil. I'm cool with that.
He drew the line. Put that on Shark Tank. We need to examine it.
Mark Cuban weird. He probably be like, you want to hang out after the game?
Right. Yo, like that man spent $2.5 million in fines.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he wild. He wild. All right. You clearly ain't been dropped in your head too much. But we're gonna wrap it up with these last set of questions. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Who's gonna have a better year this year? LeBron James or KD? And I'm gonna tell you this, a lot's gonna determine at the end of the season who's hanging up the ring. Because there's no reason KD should not be hanging up the ring. I'm gonna tell you why.
No reason.
And the Lakers are old. And I'm gonna be honest with you, LeBron loses, he can go blame Russell quickly.
True.
Okay, you got Kyrie healthy, Harden healthy, Steve Nash. You got the coach you wanted. You know what I'm saying? You got Blake Griffin. You kept Blake Griffin.
LaMarcus Aldridge is back. They just got Paul Millsap today, bro.
And on top of that, you got Patty Mills on your offseason.
And they got Patty Mills.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no reason coming June that a championship's gonna be going down Brooklyn. So again, who you think is gonna have the better year, man? LeBron or KD?
I personally think KD is gonna be. I think he could be the MVP of the league, possibly. Like, depends. Maybe not. If he plays the whole year, I think he always has the potential to be. I think LeBron is he's like a chess kind of player, not checkers. Like, he's gonna average. He's chasing Kareem's record. Like, he's gonna be the number
coming to him.
Oh, it's on its way.
Yeah,
Dude could play till he's 50. But like,
he's gonna play with his son.
He's gonna play till he wins that, and then it's done. Because what can somebody say once he's like, I score more points than anybody? Like, nobody can say anything. So he's gonna get that. So he's gonna average 24, 7, and 8.
I think LeBron
KD's gonna average more than LeBron for sure. So I think KD will have the stats. Who knows if they're healthy? If they're both healthy, no excuse for KD to lose. But I think it'll be a good series.
I think KD's gonna have a better year in a regular season. I'm gonna tell you why. LeBron James don't have to play all 52 games. Mm-hmm. He that's what Russell's for. That's what AD's for. That's what Camelo's for. There's gonna be some games he set out. I also think, they voted him like zero for like best player or most likely to win. They gave him like zero. And that's in the back of his mind. Like, okay, two
Why do
years
they motivate him every year? Like
ago,
every year at the beginning of the year, all I see is hashtag washed king, hashtag zero votes, hashtag all right, I'm gonna show you. Like every year, like they get LeBron all hyped up like this. They don't vote him for something. He's
exactly. It's the same year. Like they never say, okay, well, LeBron's still in the conversation. They say washed up king. All you doing is filling up an engine right now. You're just fueling it.
oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know. I think LeBron is gonna do a lot better than he did um last year, like in the playoffs. So I think he might chill it out during the regular season. I agree with you. Like he's not gonna be trying all hard. He's gonna win though. I think the Lakers are gonna win a lot of games in the regular season.
I think the
But
Lakers going to lose 16 games max.
oh really?
I think they could lose 20 max only
In the
because
West?
I think 20 in general, only because you gotta understand that's a lot of talent, old or not. That's a lot of styles being played.
It's a
And
lot to be formed into a team though.
exactly. And
So
then
how many L's come from
Russell turnovers, how many L's come from LeBron trying to figure out where Camelo's on the court, or you gotta understand Kendrick Nunn has been with the Heat. Now he's on this team and he has to figure, okay, Tyler Hero's not here. Okay,
is
LeBron like
AD gonna be available?
exactly. Okay, well, and this, don't get me wrong, you got players coming back that knows this the story, but it's a lot. It's a lot, and you gotta understand, like, it's not practice. Like, we're in a game, so I think losses come with that. Like at the gym, it could just happen to us. Like, you look at a team like, all right, we're not gonna win, and then the other team can easily beat us because at the same time, like it's I take chemistry over names regardless. Like a lot of people say this person's good, but we get on the court, we
Look
can
at the
all lose
Bucks.
because exactly. Exactly. We can all lose because names don't matter. It's all the chemistry. Like Drew Holiday knew where Giannis was. That alley hoop was huge.
That
That
was
alley
crazy.
hoop, and
He
then
didn't have to do it either.
I was like, he didn't have
They were
to.
that good, like together.
Exactly. And I think that's why the 20 games come up. But it's not 20 losses that's bad. It's 20 losses that's experience. And they gotta learn from it.
I think you could be right. Like they're stacked. Like Russ and LeBron on the court, like that's I don't even know what
Ron and
that's gonna
AD
look
is
like.
already the problem.
I know, like how you all right. First pick and roll down the gate, down the court. LeBron, AD pick and roll. Do it again. LeBron, AD pick and roll. They're gonna score again. All right, Russ. Now you run the pick and roll with them.
All right, like,
Like
and then I'm
what?
going. Then you got Howard. That's a problem. You know what else I like on the Nuggets that's random? That's a good pickup. JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know who I like on the Nuggets though? Will Barton. Will Barton will
he a
give you
problem.
20. Like I'm telling you, the
Quiet
Nuggets.
though.
Oh yeah, very quiet. Like little 6 man 20. But
Yeah,
like he's a killer. He's a killer. But I don't know. I think the Nuggets have more talent than like any team except for the Lakers in the West. So I think the Nuggets could be really good.
you know why the Hawks were so good? I'm gonna keep it a buck. Lou Williams.
That's why they were good.
I'm gonna tell you why. He can come off the bench and give you 20. The Sixers, they don't
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah, we don't. That's a big thing about our bench. Like
And I'm gonna
it's
be
not
honest,
even them. It's like Bogdanovich, Gallinari, Trey Young. These are three buckets. Like John Collins doing his thing, another bucket. Like they wanted it more, bro. Ben Simmons acting soft, like
you can't
Tobias
Reddish
acting
wasn't playing.
scared. Cam Reddish
Didn't
didn't
even
even
play.
play.
Well, that's a problem.
What's his name from Virginia?
Hunter, DeAndre Hunter.
Yes, DeAndre Hunter. He didn't
Didn't
play.
play. That's another problem.
Capella played very good.
Exactly. All right. You going with Brian? Are you going with KD? I'm going with Brian. Of course, man. I gotta always go with Brian. I got even a harder one. Who gonna have a better year? Steph or Dame?
Steph. Steph's better than Dame.
This
Steph, I think so, personally. I mean, Steph, it's not that by much, but like Steph is just different. And once he gets Clay back, it's gonna be crazy. I mean, Dame could always have a better regular season, but every year Steph just amazes me. Like, does he breaks his record every year, so I'm
I
not gonna
think
sleep
Steph
on
is.
him now.
I think Steph and Dame are kind of tied. I'm gonna tell you why. If I would have picked Dame on the Warriors and Steph on the Portland, Dame will have the same amount of championships as Steph would right now
And I don't think Steph would have done as well
on the
with
Warriors.
Portland.
Yeah,
With
with the
Portland,
Portland. Yeah, so
you might be right with that, but like,
that's why I think Dame is better. I'm gonna keep it about you take Dame from Portland. The last 10 years, Portland would have never been known. They would have been like the Cleveland Cavaliers.
would have been like the Hornets.
Exactly. So I think you take Dame and you take the impact that he has on the team.
Mhm.
Steph, you take Steph away, they can still make playoffs. You still got Clay, you still got Wiggins, you still got Draymond. You go get a point guard, you could go get Aubrey and still keep it in the buck, keep it in play. You could have kept Russell, D'Angelo Russell, and you could still
Mhm.
make it. So I that's what I think. But don't get me wrong, Steph is lights out and he brings something different to the Warriors.
Mhm.
But I don't think if he had to be on the Portland, if they were to switch, I don't think the same results would have been shown. That's why I picked Dame.
I'm
Because
a big Dame fan. Like, I like Dame,
I
and
love
that's what I'm saying. Like, Steph, he's still gonna not have Clay back until December, so I feel like he's just gonna kill. But they're not gonna be like anything special until they get Clay. So Dame, then the
unless they get
Blazers
Ben
might
Simmons.
do better than they might do better than the Warriors this year. So maybe Dame will. I don't know. Me personally, I'm gonna go with Steph, but I can see your point.
Unless the Warriors go get Ben Simmons, then we're talking a problem.
Yeah, then we're talking about
Finals.
Jesus.
We're talking about a lot of game sevens come playoffs.
Quick Ben Simmons stat.
Yo, you know it's gonna be crazy if Ben Simmons goes to the Warriors and shoot more than 23s in the first game.
I mean, that would just be so
Really a shot.
typical. That would be so typical for Philly. Like every time somebody leave, they just
They
do
do
better.
better. They do
Every
better
time.
every
But like,
time.
yo, Ben, he creates more open threes for his teammates than anybody in the league for the past 2 years.
I would say that. Then you got Steph.
Imagine that with
You
Steph
got
and
Clay.
Clay
Mm, mm.
and Wiggins, maybe if
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Draymond can't shoot, but you leave him open, he might smack the one that you don't think he's gonna smack.
he might go 1 for 4.
That's what I'm saying. The one that he might be
It's
the
gonna be
fourth quarter.
clutch.
Right, right. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
need that.
Exactly.
Definitely,
So
definitely. Remember
uh
in the 2016 finals in Game 7 when
when he hit the
Draymond
one
was just
joint,
smacking threes, smacked like 6 of them in the
I
half.
know, I know, I
I was
know.
like, there's no way LeBron wins. There's no way.
Yo, I remember one time in 2017, I'm like, all right, you know, LeBron, LeBron was like telling JR leave Draymond open. Draymond's open, hits the three. I'm like, it's when people don't think he's going to
Yeah,
hit it, he hits it.
right.
I watched him hit a shot against, on PJ Tucker when he was playing the Rockets. It's like when you think he's not going to hit it, he gonna hit it. And like that's another problem. I think getting Ben Simmons alone, if they can get Ben Simmons and keep Clay and keep Steph and keep Draymond and keep Wiggins, it's gonna be a lot of game sevens. I don't know who the Sixers gonna get for it, but then again, like maybe the Sixers won't get nobody. Like one, y'all waited too late. Basketball is next month on the 19th. Y'all had all summer to trade Ben Simmons. Like
Yeah.
y'all should have been trading Ben and at least some draft picks and throwing a couple rookies. Like if I'm gonna be honest with you, somebody said I need Dame right now. I'm throwing everybody. Who you want? I'm gonna keep Embiid. I'm keeping Seth, and if you want Harris, you could take him. Because it's Dame right
Yeah.
now. But they didn't do that. So then again, you're waiting late. They might not get what they want in return.
We could have had Harden for Ben Simmons, but we chose not to do the trade. Because I think of a pick in the draft. I think it was a second round pick. We didn't want to give him that, so we lost Harden to the Nets.
To me, that was the stupidest thing I ever heard. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard
I
since
know.
like Sixers didn't get Tracy McGrady. Like you trying to tell me we're talking about James Harden,
With Embiid,
with Seth Curry and Harris? What is wrong with y'all? And Doc Rivers is your coach. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, to me, y'all don't want to win. Y'all don't want to win.
no, we never wanted to win, bro.
Yeah, like I don't even trust the process no more. It's not a process, it's a project. We just tearing around
Mm.
projects. Like it's bad.
Yeah, we just trust in something. We just
Yeah.
trusting that they're gonna do something right. I mean, every year, first seed in the regular season, best team in the East. Oh, we're about to do this. We're about to do that. Ben Simmons gets 40 points in the regular season on Rudy Gobert, the best defender in the league. Oh, is Ben good now? No, doesn't shoot the ball anymore.
Like, bro, but you know
It's
the
how we
crazy?
are, bro.
Everybody who left the Sixers kind of almost won. Like Iggy. First of all, the Warriors kept Iggy back.
Oh yeah, they did get Iggy back. That's big. That's
That's
big.
huge. That's
It is.
huge.
It is.
But he already got rings. Then on top of that, Drew Holiday just got a ring. So Sixers don't got nobody. Like people that left teams and got rings, and they still ain't even get to the finals yet. That's what I'm saying. Like we still haven't managed to get to the finals. All this talent for years,
Think about
and we
this.
still
We
haven't.
haven't managed to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what really bothers me. Like I don't care. Like, all right, at least be the best team in the East once. Like once.
Yo,
Like
you know what gets me is the Bucks. How did they get to the how did they get the ring before we get to the
uh
final?
remember how we used to talk about the Bucks? Like,
Yo, we
yo,
used
the
to I used to
Bucks is not it. Like Chris
yo,
Middleton gonna be
I
trash.
used
Like
to trash the Bucks
we
on
used to be like,
Twitter.
at least we're better than the Bucks. Like the
I,
Bucks, Giannis sucks in the playoffs. He can't do anything. 50. But anyway,
like
yeah, we're that team now. Now we're them.
like
We
they're
got the
clowning
Celtics
Giannis,
now. We can clown the Celtics. That's it. Even they made it to the Eastern Conference Final. At least
bro. But it's like, bro, at least in the last 20 years they won.
I
What I'm
mean,
saying,
yeah.
what I'm saying is like people were clowning Giannis at the free throw line, but at the end of the day, he's holding up a ring. The man's holding a ring. Like Joel Embiid has nothing.
Right.
Matter of fact, he just got robbed out of MVP. So first of all, like his point guard robbed him out of the chance of the finals, and then he just got robbed the MVP, which I think he should have easily won MVP. And this is my opinion. I give it to Joker. Joker's a dog. He's the man.
Embiid should
7-1.
have won.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I
Mhm.
feel at least. You know, because of that's man. Listen,
I remember that one game with Embiid. He at the end of the game, he already had like 40 something. And then he pump faked at the 3-point line. Dude right in his face, shot it and made the three for game. You remember that?
oh yeah, oh
That
yeah.
was crazy.
You know what? It was only one time in Joel Embiid's life that I didn't like him, and that was when he was playing the Celtics, and he went up for the inbound, and Bynes he missed it. It was like maybe 3-4 years ago. He missed it like right under the rim. That was
Aaron
another.
Baines.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. That was a wide open layup.
yeah,
He
good.
missed the bunny. He looked like you at LA Fitness, bro. He
That
really did. He looked
was,
like he looked like Deontay
I
at
can
LA
never,
Fitness.
I can never suck. You know what's crazy? I don't even do layups for that purpose reason. Like I feel in my head, my game is like when there's an easy layup, it's so much pressure just on the easy layup. But
No,
like,
that's everybody though. Anybody will tell you when you got a wide open fast break, like you just forget how to use everything. Like,
like,
I'm like, is it two
yo,
steps? Is it
like I was
but
playing the other
like
day. Brian gave me a wide open layup, and I missed. I'm like, damn. That's what I said to myself. Damn. So I was like,
looking at everybody on the sideline, like
I had the game winner, bro, like contested and all. I'm like, oh my God. Of course I make the harder shot. It's that's just how my luck roll, man.
right.
All right. Trey Young or Devin Booker? Who gonna have a better season?
Devin Booker. I think Devin Booker is gonna work real hard. He's got that Kobe mentality. He gets better every single year.
I don't know if he got that Kobe mentality.
I think he
Kobe would have closed out.
all right. He has Kobe like mentality. He don't got it. Nobody will probably ever have that
Nah,
except
damn.
for Kevin Durant. But um
I mean,
I think Booker will have a better season, but I think I think they might have an even season. Honestly, I think they'll be like Trey Young will be the Devin Booker of the East. Devin Booker will be the
Devin
Trey
Booker's
Young of the
nose,
West.
he's different. He broke his nose, came back and dropped 30 on him.
I know, but he had to take that
Yeah,
mask off.
I think it's gonna definitely balance out. Hey, all right, ready for the last one? LaMelo Ball or Lonzo Ball?
LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball is already better than he's better than Lonzo.
I'm gonna
I
tell
think
you,
Lonzo's in a better environment, but I think LaMelo is kind of all his team has. So I don't know. I think it'd be close.
I'm gonna say this. Everybody has a good year. Everybody. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody. At one point, we were saying Michael Carter Williams is tough. Like
He had a triple double in his first game.
we were saying he's tough. At one point, we were saying like Norland Noels was the you know
Jaleel Okafor.
yeah, like so at one point we were all saying that. What I will say is Lonzo is on a team right now where the sky's the limit and he can prove himself. I feel like every team he's been on, he's been in a shadow. He went to the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram. That's not his fault, but that was his clique. So okay. And then he goes to the Pelicans, Zion. You know what I'm saying? You got Zion. You know, like you can't do too much with the man that's had Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, LeBron James visiting him in Duke. The man had Drake wearing his high school uniform as a senior. So clearly the spotlight isn't on you. And you know, it doesn't matter what he did, the spotlight was never going to be on him in New Orleans. Then now you on the Bulls. And you got a little opportunity to do something. You and your brother's conference. You're gonna play them 3 or 4 times a year now.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zoe gonna be a problem.
I think Zoe's gonna be a problem too, but when it comes to season wise, Zoe's not gonna be the All-Star this year. The All-Star is gonna be LaMelo Ball. The reason I say that is because Zoe is on the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan, that's 15 shots. Zach LaVine, that's 18 to 20 shots. And then you got Vucevic, another great 20 and 10 guy. That's 15 shots. Lonzo, gonna average 10 assists. Who knows what he'll do offensively? I think LaMelo is gonna really get in that conversation of like, yo, he's one of the best point guards in the league this year. I think he's that good. But hey, you benched Jamal Murray for LaMelo, so you know how nice he is.
I want to ask, which one of them makes the playoffs this year?
Oh, Lonzo, definitely Lonzo. I know the Bulls are better. The Bulls are nice.
Can Melo take his team to the playoffs?
Definitely not. No. Michael Jordan, he's cursed. He did too much when he was playing, so now he's got to learn how to lose. Like
was Gordon. I think they did a lot even without Gordon Hayward.
They did. Didn't they? They were in the play-in tournament or no?
Yeah, they had to play with the Washington. I think they lost to Washington. Yeah. Oh, they lost to the Pacers or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
That one boy from the Pacers, man, he nice.
Who, Karis LeVert?
Nah.
Oh, Malcolm Brogdon. Or Sabonis.
Yeah.
Sabonis is nice.
Yeah.
He's a little mini Joker out there.
Yeah, he played like Michael Jordan. No, I'm joking. Oh, man. All right, man. It's definitely time to wrap it up, man. I definitely got to thank you for coming on GoTimeMedia today.
Oh, yeah.
You got to drop your IG, man.
Pleasure, bro. Corey.Russell3 on IG. You can follow me. It was great spending time with my boy from Ben Salem from back in the PAL days.
Oh, yeah. Man, I got a lot of PAL trophies, by the way. I'm not going to lie. But like, man, definitely follow him. Thank you for coming on GoTimeMedia today. I'm still going to need them 2 favors, man. I'm going to need y'all to subscribe, and I'm going to need y'all to follow, man. And this is season 3, episode 3, and it's a wrap. Deuces.
Thanks for having me, bro.